Okay, so we're recording right now. Thanks everybody for joining us. What we're going to show our brand new agents right now is a wonderful brand new website that you receive when you become a Travelution agent. And this is a great way to attract customers and clients to you. Let your customers and clients know who you are and how to find you, where you are, and give you incredible content to share with your potential clients every single day. So I'm going to just show, Felicity hasn't set up her website yet. So we're going to show her a little bit about the Agent Studio. And you see what I did here is I did a search. And I've got two Agent Studio websites. I set up one under Your Travelution, and I set up one under Travelution. And you will set one up under your own agency name or chosen name. So let me go. Here's the Travelution one. I did two of them because they're is one for me and one for Dave. And why is it saying it's not secure? I'm not sure, but I don't have anything on here that would be unsafe for somebody to see. So for the time being, I'm going to go to the website anyway. And you see right here, I put the Travelution logo. However, you can add whatever logo you want. So, Jeff, what's the name of your personal agency?
I haven't been there in so long, I don't remember. I'll have to look and see.
Well, you're more than welcome. Like if you don't have your own agency name yet, you can use Travelution. You would have to use something slightly different because the travelution.agentstudio.com would be taken. But you can put the Travelution logo here, or you could do your own agency logo. Felicity Tips and Travel, Jeff. And Jerome have Signature Cruise and Travel. Some people have created their own little brand within Travelution, and they've gone to Fiverr to create their own logos. For Fiverr, you can usually find somebody that for $5 will create you a little logo. So it's worth giving it some thought of how you want to represent yourself online. You see that you can add all your contact details. So your phone number, you can add in your email, your Pinterest, how to reach you, how to, your Twitter. I think it has all your social media feeds that you can link to it, which is kind of cool. So if somebody wanted to see how to reach you by email, they could go and send you an email. You see there, they can even book a trip on there through, what do we have linked to ours? We even have the live events that we have linked to. I don't remember linking that, but I must have linked it. This is, actually, I forgot that I had linked this. This is the Travelution's portal that we created that connects to you, that you can sell the sports and concert tickets, theater tickets, special events. And I think I've got this set up where it automatically links to the agent that sent it. So that's another thing that you'll have to set up an account for, Felicity, because I don't think we set one up for you. Jeff, did we set you up one with this?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well then we'll have to get you set up an account as well. But so somebody could go on here and book this directly, and then it would connect back to us if they went and want to go to a Motley Crue concert. There are other things that you can book through this site. And that's through Events 365. I haven't been on their site for a while, so it looks like you can pick the city and then see what's going on in Miami. They got Miami Heat. Oh, they're even selling Super Bowl tickets for the little price of $1,000, and that's commissionable to you. So tell people if they're going to buy Super Bowl tickets that you buy it through your site. So that way you get paid on it. Anyway, let me get back to the Agent Studio if I can. Some of these websites, once you get to them, they don't want you to go back again. And so it looks like I've got to go back this way. They're not letting me go back. So the thing that I like about the Agent Studio, one, you're going to have a professional website that looks like this, that you can show to clients that might be interested in travel. And you can keep it in front of them so that they remember you. Remember you are an agent. Remember that, hey, when they all of a sudden they decide they're ready to travel, that I've been watching Felicity's posts every day, and I'm going to give Felicity a call, see what she's got available. So this has got a live lead news feed. So if you were to try to build a site like this from scratch to represent yourself, it's going to cost a lot of money to have a news feed with real-time stories that get piped into your website every single day from the top trafficked travel stories in the industry. They're already coming into your news feed. So you can see this was just published today. Puerto Rico open for tourism business as earthquake recovery continues. You can go through the stories that were published today and see if you want to share one or more of them. If you see something that you think would be interesting to your audience. Now, where would you post these? I think you should all have your own Facebook page and Facebook group, whether it's, a page with your agency, something that you can start building as your own online presence. Now, Facebook groups, we'll talk about that afterwards, because Facebook groups are a great way for a new agent to build a target audience as well, both in terms of consumers of travel and also as potential travel agents that might want to join your business. So, like, for example, what I was looking at yesterday, just yesterday, so I mean, it's not like if you come up with an idea, it's something you have to implement today, and it's not good next week or next month. There's a billion people on Facebook, and most people aren't taking advantage of what they have available for free. So think about seniors. Now, seniors are a huge group of travelers, and a lot of retirees are also probably the biggest group of people that decide to start a travel business. When I go to the conferences like at Ensemble or the different fam trips that I'm invited to, I would really say that the majority of people that have decided to become an agent are doing that in their retirement years after they've retired from another primary business. And this was always something they wanted to do, and travel more, and then take advantage of the, some people will say they always wanted to be a travel agent, but because they were so busy with work, they never had that opportunity. I would say that when you go to these events, a lot of the people that you see as independent travel agents are retirees. So say a seniors group. Now, I went yesterday myself. The first thing you might do is go to Facebook and do a little bit of research. See what type of Facebook groups are already out there for seniors. There's a lot of people that might have the same idea, and you can get some ideas from what they're doing. Now, a lot of people know that seniors and retirees are a good group of people for a variety of products. So, you might find people that are, promoting a variety of products. You might find people that just set something up for as a way that seniors can talk about different issues. But if you can cultivate a group and incorporate your travel specials into that group, it's actually a great way to build relationships, build an audience, find people that will be interested in your travel, but also people that would be interested in becoming a Travelution agent. So that might also be a place where, in addition to your own personal Facebook page, you want to post some of the articles that you have available to you. So let's go back to the news feed. You're going to have your homepage. You've got a wide variety of destinations you can post about. So say, Felicity, you want to, now when you set this up, it'll let you pick your background colors. It'll also let you pick the different destinations you want to focus on. Maybe you want to exclude certain areas of the world because you know that you're unlikely to, maybe you're unlikely to be sending travelers to, certain continents of the world. You can exclude that. But say you have a particular client that's interested in Africa.
Yeah.
This gives you beautiful pictures. It gives, it's incorporated videos already. This is all done automatically. So they've got an Africa video, which I would say is probably a very professional video. Here, we'll look at 1 minute of it to see what it is. Because it's 12 minutes.
Good morning. It's about 7 a.m. here. Chamari Private Game Reserve. The wake-up call came at 6:30. I'm still a little bit tired, but I'm excited to get out and see some of the animals on our first game drive this morning. As you can see behind me, the sun's coming up, so we're going to head over here to Ryan, our ranger, who's going to show us around this morning. So what can we expect to see?
It's a bit difficult to say. You never know what's out there, what's happening overnight with the animals and news and that sort of thing. But we're going to look out and look for some elephants and possibly some lions. But
all right,
what we can see.
Go ahead.
So they're doing a very, very nice promotional video on Shamwari Game Reserve. So right in this video, you might get a client interested in booking a trip there. And I'm sure that the commissions with Shamwari are pretty generous. A lot of resorts are between 10 and 15%. So Expedia, pays up to 12.5% depending on the level of package that you're booking. But what I wanted to point out is that you've got on your video that you all have access to, you've got beautiful videos. A lot of money was spent in the marketing, putting them together, and you've got beautiful pictures. You don't have to write all the blog articles. You've got something for every destination in the world if you want, and something really nice that you can put out there to your clients, especially in this case if they're interested in Africa. And then you have shareable links. So I could share this directly to my Twitter feed, and you can share it directly to your Facebook page, to as many Facebook groups as you have, to your Facebook profile. One of the things with Facebook profile versus Facebook page versus Facebook group, a lot of the times, most of us have most of our friends on the Facebook profile. So more people are initially going to see it on your profile. However, the thing that you have to be careful on your profile is overwhelming people with too much business stuff, because, people like to see social stuff. So maybe you, once a week, you post this daily, something on your page daily. On your Facebook groups, you post it daily. Maybe twice a week, you post something on your actual Facebook profile. So it doesn't seem like you're trying to just go after all your friends for, to sell them that, but also the cool thing about content is that they don't, content is meant to sell people without them feeling like they're being sold. So if you're posting an article, Africa has always been one of my bucket list destinations. Have you ever been to a game reserve? This video just got me inspired to book my first Africa trip, and you book it. And all of this connects back to you. So say you got their curiosity going and they want to see what it is, and they watch this video and they got real excited and they want to book a potential trip with you. They can request a quote. They put all this information together and it's emailed out to you for you to follow up on. So it's a really nice tool, especially, we make this available to all of the agents. If an agent comes on board for free, they have access to a website like this. So how many businesses can you get involved with without any cost out of pocket, and already have a beautiful online presence that would ordinarily cost you already $15 a month to go set it up? And then also, one of the things that's unique to Travelution is you can actually start earning travel commissions as a free agent. So now the free agent pays less commission than it would as one of the paid agents, but the point is that they could get started in a business. I've got the same thing going on, Jeff, all the time with my there are not many businesses you can start for free and start earning commissions for free. So, and then we give the option for them to upgrade once they get comfortable with earning commissions. Maybe they put a couple commissions in their pocket. They can upgrade to one of the higher packages. But sometimes it takes people a little while to get the hang of it. And in the meantime, they can start developing their clientele without that pressure on them that, there's another monthly fee that I'm going to get hit with. Did I do enough travel to pay for my hosting fee? So it just is a great way to introduce people to the business in a way that's non-threatening. That they're, some people, as soon as you try to tell them about a business, they put their guard up, and they put their, they've already got a wall, and they're like, okay, how much money is this person going to try to get out of me? I don't have time. I've got another business. Hey, you got nothing to lose except you don't want to save money on travel? Of course I want to save money on travel. Well, we've got a business. It's not, if I show you a business, it's not going to cost you anything. It's only going to save you money on travel, and you can get paid up to 30% commissions on every single, if you refer a trip to somebody else. And let me repeat, it's not going to cost you anything to look at. Then you've got to have a really obstinate person that doesn't want to look at something that can save them money on travel on every trip you take, and can make you some money on travel without you putting up any out-of-pocket fee. You don't like travel? Okay, well, great. Then if you run into somebody that likes travel and likes saving money, just let me know, because that's what I do. So anyway, the news feed here is also what I talked about, and this will all be the about us. You can add stuff. You can add a little write-up about yourself. Now, the news feed, they do have a hotel engine on your site, which will pay 10% commission. If I haven't found that, it's that easy to just get clients without you giving them a little hand-holding, that they will just go to your news feed and or get a hotel without you kind of like hand-holding them through the event. There's too many other choices for them to go to. A travel agent is providing that VIP service, and you're providing them your expertise in, like, say, certain areas that especially it helps if you've traveled to those areas, if you're familiar with those areas. That's why fam trips are like really, so valuable, because it, like when we've gone to Mexico, it's allowed us to learn more about the resorts, makes it easier to sell the resorts. But you do have a news feed, a hotel engine that will pay 10% if your client goes there directly and books. So you can put the date the client's looking for. Oh, no. Oh, this isn't the hotel engine. This is the news feed. This is the search thing for the news feed. Okay. Sorry about that. That's not the...
Take two.
Yeah, take two. Yeah. But that is something cool. Say you wanted to find out about, you want to find articles that are specific, then you can use that filter to try to find something specific. I just want to look at what's published that's new content that I can share. and see if I find something that is kind of interesting. Oh, Crystal Cruises announces reduced deposits. Southwest adds new maintenance. It's not very exciting. I want something, the Ellis Hotel Boutique Experience. You know, do you have clients going to Atlanta? This might be a hotel that you want to highlight. The Agent Studio, the way they make their money is they have advertising dollars that they receive for from different suppliers. So that's why we're fortunate to get like Cunard. You know, they're getting something from Cunard. But at the same time, Cunard is a cruise line that you know, your client might be interested, and it highlights some of the cruise options. Okay, a lot of people are interested in Mardi Gras, so if I was gonna post something that might be of interest to my clients, I might choose this one. Universal Orlando announces concert headliners for Mardi Gras celebration. So it's current. It is interesting because, especially in Florida, everybody's going to Universal, and I could put together a nice little headline, and people are interested to know when Universal's going to have different concert headliners, and so you could do a nice little post about that, and let's. So I'm going to just link this to my Facebook page. And I might just put, no, not Fair Fitness was an old page I had a long time ago. I don't know. You might remember that, Felicity, when I was doing kettlebell. You know, I was doing all this different fitness stuff and putting up videos. Okay, so I want to put up, oh, great. Insert headliners heading to Universal. Orlando. So I'm going to put a little pitch in it also. And then I guess you can put your phone number in there. And pricing. I always have great Orlando pricing, both through the Profit Agility and then also through Interval, because I'm a timeshare owner, so I can get access to really, really cheap weeks that way too. Now, the Profit Agility is the only portal that you have to be a paid member to get access to. However, like on that group that I formed, if you have somebody that's interested in a particular area, or just get in touch with me. We'll make sure we can figure out a way to get these deals out to your clients. And you're familiar with the the profit agility. I'll show you real quick. That's where my top secret travel deals are coming from. And I'll just show you that real quick. This is another really good tool to attract people to Travelution, because these are really unbelievable, the travel deals that we get access to. Oh, shoot, this always gives me trouble. It's because I usually use my laptop.
Oh,
And then I come in on this one, and I come in this one and have all kinds of login issues because,
where's your little black book, Faraday?
you know, so bad.
It's just insane how many things we have to remember these days.
Yeah, shoot. What about Dave's? What the heck? Why? Well, anyway, I need to probably, before I do a webinar, I want to show profit agility. I got to go to my laptop and get all the passcodes and everything so that I can show that. I can't believe that. Seems like it should be saved here, but yeah, it's not letting me in. But you know, with this profit agility, you have access to property deals as little as $129 a month is your cost. I mean, it's crazy. There was a now with the Facebook group that I started, what I was doing was adding $200 onto that price for the consumer. So let me show you on the, so that a commission is available to the agent. And it's still a fabulous deal for the consumer, but if your consumer that you referred to this Facebook group had an interest in this trip, there's still that $200 margin as your commission. Or, you know, yours would be, you know, like as a free agent, it would be 30% of the commission, or if you're an MTA, it would be 80% of the commission. So top secret travel deals. I just started this the other day. So again, this is a Facebook group that I started. Anybody could start one. You could start one exactly like this, or you could work with us within this group. We can see who you invited. I got 2 more people that want to join the group. This is one of our free agents. I will let her go. And then I'm not sure who this is yet, but I'll write to them first and try to see who might have sent this. You can always, and what I maybe will do is put together a little form that the people have to fill out. You've probably experienced that when you go to a group and there's a couple questions and you can add like who referred you to the group, or you know, are you currently involved in the travel industry? You know, are you a traveler? You can put a few questions before you approve somebody. And then the idea when I started this was that I'll be able to tell if, like, say, Felicity, you or Jeff want to participate in adding people to the group, and then one of the people sees something that we posted. I was going to put one new deal a day that people could inquire about. So if somebody you sent me has an interest in something I post, then I know who the agent would be that would get the commission on that particular offer. So on these prices, I've already added the $200 commission to the price. So anything you see, I've added commission to it already. Your price is actually $149 for this 3-bedroom condo in the heart of San Jose. And you can, if I recall, this particular offer gave you a margin within Profit Agility where you could add up to $500 as your commission. So that means this particular condo, you know, you can write your own commission on it, and you would get that commission instead of the $200 commission that I added to it. Actually, it's a little bit more than that, because even on our wholesale prices, $149, if somebody went and say you wanted the deal for yourself and you got it for $149 for the week, there's still a 10% commission attached to that. So there'd be a $14 commission on top of that. So your price is actually like $139. It's like crazy. Now this one I put, I think, a little bit more than, and I put a little bit more than the 200. It had it available at $249, I believe. And I put $599 because I was just thinking that's just too cheap. And then one of my lords is actually an agent that I met at a fam trip. Not with Travelution, at least not yet. But I think she's got her own, I think she's with Cruise Planners, as a matter of fact. But she was inquiring about this, so I could start even behind the scenes, make a little conversation with her and say, I'm happy to provide your clients the, our deals and lifestyles if you want to, offer this along with, whatever deals you offer your other clients. So I haven't reached out to her about it yet, but this was the first one I posted. This was available to us for $149. I added $200 to it. I mean, this is crazy. It's a gorgeous 2-bedroom condo, a boutique resort. It's actually at Seabreeze Vacation Villas. Now, on my public post on my profile, I took the name of this off because I didn't want them to know where my inventory was coming. And so this has already got a $200 commission built into it. Or you could take the trip for $149. Now these are time dated, so the ones that are super cheap are the ones where it's almost like pack your bags and go. Like, it leaves in 3 days from now. It leaves next week. But you see what I did in the Facebook group is I said, let me know who your Travelution agent is. And I'm going to know right offhand if it's somebody that I sent to the group or not. If it's not somebody I sent, you can go and see which agent invited that person to the group. So I don't know if I've had anybody that's invited anybody yet. I just formed this 2 days ago, but I can go here and it should tell me who invited that person to the group. I think right now, I mean, I don't think anybody's invited any guests to my group yet. Although, oh, here, added by Ray Steen, added by Ray Steen, added by Ray Steen. So all of the ones added by Ray, if those people contacted us through this group and said, I'd like more information on that. I'd like more information on that trip. Then we know that Ray's the one that gets the commission on that. And of course, Ray has got his own Profit Agility portal anyway, so he would just go book this directly through his own portal. But this was an exceptional offer, and it's really was a cute little. And maybe I'll, you know, if you guys want to, I'll go downstairs and figure out what my passcode is and show you the Profit Agility. But hopefully it also is giving you some ideas of things that you can put together. Now, you know, obviously when you're in business, you can go out and spend endless amounts of money on advertisement when you don't already know what you're doing. And there's Facebook ads, there's Google ads, there's publication ads. But, you know, it's always nice to see what type of things you can do for free until you got money coming into your business. So this is something you could get out. It actually lets you invite as many of your friends as you want to join your groups when you form them. So you can go and invite people that you think would be good prospects for the business or for as a client. And like I said, everybody can go and form their own Facebook groups. It doesn't take anything to do them. You know, when I told you about the looking to do senior things, of course, I pointed out to Dave, Dave, you can join any of these groups now. You're considered a senior now. You know that, honey. Also, he's a, retired veteran. I told Dave, you could go form a veterans group where people like to be with other veterans, and you can put other offers out there. Maybe you can post and let different veterans share information about topics that are pertinent to them. But at the same time, you can throw out your travel deals. And the nice thing when you form the group as opposed to somebody else, you can control the content a little bit better. You can pin your, maybe you want to pin to the top of the group your travel website. Maybe you want to create a one-page teaser site, something different besides your website that links to a capture page or something. Maybe you want to use this page to get potential prospects for Travelution. So you want a one-page site that links to, say, a Hangout video or the Sizzle video, and then you just want to link a few things to it, but you want to like one page. You can pin it to the top of your any Facebook group that you create, so that the first thing that they see, even though you're putting this out to seniors or you're putting this out to veterans, when they come to interact with other seniors or veterans, the first thing they see in your group is whatever you've pinned to the top of the group. So you see, like with the Facebook Travelution Pros, like if I've got a webinar going on, I'll pin that to the top where that'll be the first thing that people see. So that it gives you some ability to control now the content. Senior dating groups. Now this would probably be an area that attracts a lot of interest. Senior dinner, seniors. Let's just like for fun and let's see what kind of senior dating groups there are. See, you're creating a dating group. You can be a matchmaker on top of it. Maybe you charge a fee to be the matchmaker in your group. You get enough people in the group. You say, hey, this is the price of admission in my group. So to look at just groups and not pages, just click on groups. That will bring up groups only that you can join, or you can see there's a lot of people are thinking the same way, but there's a billion people on Facebook. So this one, senior only, active online group for 50 plus. So it looks like I could join this group, the seniors group. As a matter of fact, I might have put in yesterday, I might have put in a request to join. Yeah, see, just yesterday, I put a request. So I want to see what kind of things seniors, in this case, anyone over 50 is a senior. So I want to see what type of things they're posting. Now, they don't have this as a public group, so I can't see the posts. They've got it set up as a private group that anybody can find the group, but only members can see who's in the group or what they post. Now, sometimes when you're creating a group, for marketing purposes, I think it might be better to create your group as a public group. That way more people can find it and more people will want to join it. And, we don't necessarily want to be exclusive, too exclusive, because you're looking for clients and you're looking for travelers and you're looking for potential people to join your business. So I think for marketing purposes, I like public groups. With our Travelution group, I have it set to private because we don't want everybody under the sun to see what we're doing. But it would be interesting to see their posts. Now, what's interesting is they've changed this group was formed 2 years ago. And so they kind of have changed their marketing purpose a little bit, because when it was first created, it was called Seniors Only. And then they changed the name to Seniors Only Online Active Group for 50 plus. And I thought I saw that they had changed the name once before. But it allows you to build a list and also have complete control. So does that give you some ideas of some things that you could do?
Yeah.
Maybe you just start out by doing some research by joining some of these. This one is the dating one. Of course, it's hard for somebody that's married to get away with going and, what is the word when you're stalk? Oh, it's hard to get away with being a stalker if you're a married person, because probably this group is probably going to, first thing they're going to do before they accept you is look at your profile and make sure you're single. But if you guys are single, then you could probably get admission. And like I said, areas of commonality, and always in marketing, areas of commonality where you can chat with people that doesn't put their guard up. So, hey, we're in the senior online singles group together. Are you having any success hooking up with other seniors? Hey, there you opened up a conversation where there's no their guard isn't up. They're going to chat with you. And you know what? The thing with marketing is always getting skilled at how to throw out their things about what you do or your product without it seeming like you're trying to sell them up front. So in this case, I see we're both in this group. So have you had any success in meeting people? Have you have your eye on anybody in the group? So it's kind of lighthearted, whatever. They're like, actually, Jeff, I'm kind of shy. I haven't really been in the group very long. I just got my divorce like last month, and I'm kind of like kind of timid in the world. But how long have you been in the group? Oh, well, I've been in the group 2 days, so don't feel bad. What do you do? What type of work do you do? Oh, I'm retired. Oh, wow. I'm retired too. I guess are you doing a lot of traveling in your free time?
What free time?
Well, what I'm saying is, how do you get somebody to the point of one opening up without having that fear of talking to you, to the point of where you connect an area of commonality, because people buy from people that they feel comfortable with, and it's very like with the Agent Studio, I showed you a way to get out to the public deals, content. But still, in most cases, the people that buy from you are people that know you. Your friends and family are usually first. Well, how do you get other people outside of that circle to trust you, to want to buy? Sometimes it's as simple as an online conversation. Now, talking to somebody online is actually pretty easy if you're coming at it from the right, from the right area. It's easy to start talking about your travel once you can open a conversation with people. Like in the example I gave you, I already started. I mean, from a retiree, it seems like a progression that makes sense. So now that you're retired, what are you doing to take advantage of your free time? Are you traveling more? Are you reading? Are you going to the pool every day and sitting there reading books? And most of the time, retirees like to cruise. So, that conversation could very easly say, oh, well, finally, for the first time in 30 years, I've had time to go on vacation. I just went on a Carnival cruise. And wouldn't that be a great time to say, oh, well, by the way, I happen to be a travel agent. I became a travel agent because I love to travel so much. And I wanted in my retirement time, more time to travel. And I wanted to get access to the best deals. So, let me know, because I can help you out with finding a cruise. And actually, I have a way to save you money on your next cruise. Maybe this is a place where you prospect for somebody, but how do you save me more money? Well, I've got the program I'm with, will offer 30% to my VIP travelers. So a free agent could be somebody that is not a free agent per se. They could be one of your VIP clients that want to earn back 30% on their travel. Well, then they refer it to you and say you're an MTA agent. You're earning 50% of that on the travel, whether they book it directly because we've taught them how to do it, or maybe initially you book it for them. And so they were going to book this Carnival cruise anyway. They might as well book it through you. You make 50%, you share that 30%. You've got a locked in a VIP client. So there's actually, I'll do a separate webinar talking about our free program. I was going to do that today, but it didn't look like we had any non-agent guests that came on board. I'm going to start doing more of that. So, because I was talking to some of our agents, and we've really pushed so much the agent side of it. We haven't done any marketing really to the public in terms of the incredible opportunity. Like, one, how many programs are available where you can start for free and start earning money, learning an occupation, learning a profession for free and getting paid for it? Zero. I don't know of any. So one, that sets us apart. Two, how many travel programs can you get involved with where you can earn up to a 50% travel override on the travel that they book? That doesn't happen anywhere. That's, if you know who's taken really good advantage of that and did a great job. Mark and Jennifer Shockley have done a great job introducing to their market the free program, helping to train their people, 5 or 6 key people, how to go out and book their own travel, go through the training program, and then they're making a nice travel override when the free agent that's only earning back money on their travel goes and books something. Then they're earning a very generous 50% travel override, which is more than double what we make as the host agency. We make 20% margin. So that's available that no other company is offering. You can essentially operate like your own host. Now, not with the free program, you know, but once you've upgraded to the VMTA. So that sets us apart. So what I'm going to do is make more of these. It's really the year for us to let people know what we've got. We offer up to 100% of the commission on our profit agility. If somebody's in at the higher level, $1,000 or up package, they can earn up to 100% of that markup. So, which I think, like Felicity, when you started, you had come on board when we had the original founder program. So yeah. on the hosting, you know, maintaining the $69 hosting fee, and maybe that'll be something that I show you, because you could really focus on some of these profit agilities where there's as much as $1,000 commission that you can earn on a 1-week stay, and they have locations all over the world. And if I would obviously show that to you right now. I guess what I'll do, though, at this time, I've already kept everybody for about 2 hours. So, yeah, it's been already, well, wait, did we start at 3 or 2?
3. Okay,
so it's been an hour and 18 minutes. And still, we've kept people on the line for quite a while. But I'll be happy to put together even, you know, maybe not on Sunday because Dave's going to be playoff crazy, you know, but maybe what we'll do is one day next week, you guys let me know when, and we'll do go over profit agility a little bit more, because like what I created with the top secret travel deals, these are also deals like Jeff, you can create flyers like with the Canva or Poster My Wall, and you can create things that you post on social media or even that you hand out. You can put together little tiny, you know, business cards, and I'm gonna start putting together more marketing pieces, because I said this is the year that we let people know, about the opportunity as much as we focus on training people how to book travel, because it's really time for us to grow. It's time for people to know what we've got. We are going into 5 years, which is, knock on wood, it's a huge accomplishment. Most companies, Felicity, aren't even around in 5 years. So we're here. We got people making money. We got most of our agents, which is pretty impressive, whether it's a little commission or a bigger commission. Most of the agents come on board, and within their first year, they've earned money. They've earned a commission. Some of them have earned multiple, travel commissions. So we've got a model that makes sense, and I think we've put together something pretty special. And so let me know what I'll take out another hour of time next week, and we'll do another training, maybe we'll cover more than the Agent Studio. We'll start covering a different topic every week. But
really nice.
I hope that, you guys at least got some ideas. And then Felicity, go to agentstudio.com.
Yeah.
And then when it asks for the code, it'll say promo code.
Yeah.
What you want to do so that you get your free Agent Studio site, use the code TL3, and I believe that's capital T, capital L, capital F, lowercase REE. And then
thank you.
It will walk you through in about 5 minutes setting up your website. And you can later, don't worry if you don't have a logo, you can go at a later point and create your logo and whatever you want to do. And Jeff, if you haven't been using it, then now do you have your own Facebook page?
Yes.
All right, so start going just to get in the practice of it. Start going and posting an article or a destination to your Facebook page every day. And then you can reshare it from your profile page. And share it to Twitter, share it to both of those places. And then think about maybe like what we talked about. Go join a few different Facebook groups to get some ideas on doing your own group. Or, be bold, go just start a group. Invite your friends to it. And use that as a place to share your opportunities as well. And then maybe what we'll cover next week too is the Canva or poster my wall, how you can put together your own little postcards or flyers that you can share with others. And we'll specifically focus in on those profit agility deals.
Wonderful.
For a new person, those are going to be areas where there's a nice commission involved. And then Rhonda or Levon, you have any questions? You guys, feel free to unmute yourself and ask any question. Show your beautiful faces. Be shy.
Hi, yes, I had a couple questions and I went through the chat. This is Rhonda.
Oh, hey, Rhonda, you can look on the chat too. Hold on. Yes. Yes.
Okay. For the first one, for the domain? Okay.
Yes, you can share those and
share the Facebook pages. Okay.
You can share either. You can share it on your wall. Like I said, I add for the Facebook group. I added those $200 commissions. On some of them, we have the margin to add more, which you can do. And then the other thing on those profit agility deals, we have the ability to beat the online prices every single time because sometimes the online prices are as much as, 10 times the cost of what we're getting. So if they go to Expedia Online, pull up that exact, and I'll show you that next week, because this beautiful boutique resort in the Bahamas, which had full kitchen, which had it was a 2-bedroom, it had your full living room, family room. It was across the street from the beach. It wasn't on the beach. Was a beautiful little private condo. And right there in Freeport, you could couple that with like the Bahamas Paradise cruise, that they do daily cruises out of Palm Beach to Freeport. And you can put together a nice little package for somebody. So anyway, we'll get into more of that. Rhonda, do you have anything else? And you got to show your picture. You can see faces.
Not today. I saw that those other faces were recorded on one of these training videos. And I said I had to be ready for my face to be all over the place. But I do have another question. When you were talking about the Agent 2 Studio, can you connect your own regular domain, or should you can it link to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have to just, like, if you go through GoDaddy, then, your domain name will have, everybody's got a little bit different rules, but if you have problems, you just call GoDaddy and they'll walk you through how to forward it so that they pull up, instead of, like I kept on this particular one, I didn't get a domain because I thought agentstudio.travelution is, but most of the time with marketing, I will use a domain name and point it to whatever website I want to.
Yeah.
And like I said, with most of the, I think it's a good idea to, even create your own little one page, there's so many options where for free you can create a one-pager and link it to whatever you want. So now you can link content with to your Agent Studio as well. On the free side, I think it's limited in terms of the amount of customization that you can add. Like with the Agent Studio Pro, you can add additional pages, unlimited pages, where you can add more content. However, I think what you get for the free option on the is really a lot. I mean, it's a lot. So
it sounds really good.
I would take advantage of that. I think the Agent Studio Pro is available to us for $39.95. They sell it to the public for $49.95. But I really don't think anybody needs it initially.
Okay.
Because you get, other than the extra customization and a few other features, you get all of that for free. And like I said, there's a lot of places where you can go to create a little one-page sizzle website for free. And so that is an option as well that we can discuss on another marketing call.
I got one more question. On the Agent 2 Studio, would I be able to forward, like you have, how do I get to those sites to find out the details agent-wise? In other words, I've seen what Ray has, and I've looked, and I actually sent something to a friend of mine before I became an agent, and I was able to copy links to send it for them to look at. And that seems to be a very important thing, is to send people, emails with pictures and details of the trip. Are you able to do that easily with your
with the Profit Agility? Yeah, it gives you a link to each vacation offer that you can send out to your client.
Okay.
And it shows everything to the client in terms of the description and the pictures and the amenities. And the only thing it leaves out conveniently is the pricing, because you don't know yet. Maybe you don't know if you're going to add the 200 or, you know, you want to add 500 to the price. You know, what I usually do is it will give me like the suggested retail price.
Okay.
And so say I get access to it for $250, but it's being sold on Expedia for $1,200. Well, I will, in many cases, I might want to max out the amount of commission I can get. But if I want to just beat the online price, you know, I could price mine at $100 or $200 less, and then add in the maximum commission that I can add up to that point. So you can make sure that you can always beat the online price. It's called commission control. And I'll show that to you, like maybe we can even, you know, on the next one, you can add 500, or, you know, in the case of the ones in the top secret travel deals, you can add only 200. So you've got commission control. That's why they call it
Okay.
commission
That's
control.
nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds good. I just wanted to, I used to work I still work in media, but, so I kind of get the word out immediately and try to, you know, advertise as much as I can for anything. So whatever I'm involved with. So that's why I wanted to know. I wanted to be able to get links out to people and as much as possible, and at the same time know where I'm supposed to look. Now it will automatically take me to where I know my commission and how to fix it on those links with the agent studio. Yeah. Okay. With a studio.
No, Agent Studio doesn't have access to. Oh, you do. Agent Studio doesn't have access to the profit agility deals. That's a separate portal, which I couldn't tell you because of the fact that it wouldn't let me in on this upstairs computer, because I used my laptop and I was not prepared to.
Well, I'm talking about the student, the Studio 2 agent website with the deals that it has on it.
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen the inside. So when I go to, let's say I'm looking for more information to give them. If I hit on or they request, or I hit on one of the you know, vacations, will it direct me to what I need under?
Like Cunard, for example. Say that when I showed you the Agent Studio, it showed that Cunard cruise. So somebody say they clicked on that and wanted to request information on Cunard. Now if you haven't signed up with Cunard already, would have an agent access to Cunard. So you get access to all of their pricing. Now you're like, somebody asked you weren't expecting it. You could quickly just run to Cunard's consumer site. The pricing is going to essentially match what we do as an agent, but obviously you want to get your agent log into Cunard as quick as possible if somebody wants a Cunard cruise, so that you can book it and get commission on it. So, yeah. But yeah, they'll link to suppliers that we're already contracted with. In some cases, you might already have got an account with them, or maybe not. But no big deal if you don't. We get you one.
Okay, great. All right, thank you very much. I just wanted to make sure, because I know that there's a lot of options on that studio. I mean, as far as travel, and I was just curious if somebody sees something, you know, how do I book it? If it, you know, I see the quote part, and I haven't seen the inside yet, so I guess I better do it before I.
Yeah, they actually have a modest CRM in the Agent Studio in your back office, so you can add contacts. It has a basic, I think, thing where you can email the clients that you've added. I mean, we've got a little bit more advanced CRM, but it does allow you to do a little bit of marketing from inside your Agent Studio portal.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, what they will be, if you haven't set up your Agent Studio, they will be emailing you very shortly to enter names in the contact manager, because that's part of how they build their, I guess, the dollars that they can demand from suppliers that they advertise to by the total numbers. So the way that we've been able to keep our free access is that we've instructed our agents to just go ahead, enter your whatever they require, 10 or 20 contacts in their contact manager, and that seems to keep them happy. Because at one point they had, which I think it's been well over 6 months now. At one point they had threatened to discontinue the free option, and they wanted, if all of our agents had it, they were going to charge the $15 a month, and then we you know, they were like, well, none of your agents have even entered anybody in the CRM. Somehow that allows them to go command more money with all the different advertisement that they do.
Oh,
as long as we get a few names that, I mean, they could be your mother, your brother, your uncle, whatever. That seems to be keeping them happy. So
okay.
they don't market to your people. I've never, ever experienced that they've marketed to anybody. I went and entered 20 names in the CRM. Relatives, just, you know, whatever, you know, 2 different names for my mom, my sister, my aunt, whatever. I entered it in the CRM. They never bothered me after that to enter any more names. And then, knock on wood, we seem to have kept them happy. You know, the dogs, the dogs aren't on us anymore, you know, about taking our free accounts away. So.
Yeah, we should be getting a free one, because there's a lot of advertisements put out there. So
see
if you can.
They're getting the advertisement. They're making money. Don't worry, they're not.
Oh yeah.
They're making money on it. So
thank you.
We'll do another one next week. You guys can give me your feedback on times that might be good. Usually afternoons are better for me than mornings. And now Felicity, I know that
I'm happy.
6:30 in the morning your time.
When I go home next week, if you did it the same time, it would be 5:30 for me, but that's still doable. You know, any earlier than that, it just makes it too long a day. I go a bit silly.
I feel for you. I'm not an early riser. Don't call me early in the morning.
Yeah, I'm an afternoon person too, and Fridays I'm available all day usually.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll do this like every Friday. We'll have our afternoon, and then hopefully get word out. Other agents will join us too. Otherwise, you got a VIP travel session you got me all to yourselves.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to stop.
Thank you.